Alrighty, I see Suga in the thumbnail going like this. I'm ready to watch this. He's telling me to shut up and just watch it. That's what I'm getting from that. And ignore this super shiny poster. I know that by me saying that, it's going to draw your attention to it even more. I like this poster here. It's just unfortunate that it is so old and wrinkly and reflects the light on every single wrinkle. I'll figure it out later. Right now we gotta watch this. Alright, BTS, Map of the Soul 7, Interlude Shadow, comeback trailer. Let me say that really fast. BTS, Map of the Soul 7, Interlude Shadow, comeback trailer. That makes it sound even longer when you say it fast. Anyway, Lego. That big hit intro. Oh, I didn't do the little thing. What is this? A hotel? What is on the wall? Fungus?
I wanna be rapped. I wanna be the top. I wanna be a rockstar.
You already are.
I don't mind. I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king.
Same.
I wanna go win. I wanna be rapped.
What did that say?
I wanna be rocked. I want it on mine. I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna be.
Oh my god, a rare sight, you guys. Yuki is running. Okay, I'm sorry. Ew, that's creepy. That is also creepy. I love that he's rocking the headband again. I love that during mic drop. Oh, these lyrics! I literally got goosebumps. This doesn't sound like Suga at all. It's like singing almost. I never can see what those words say because I'm reading the lyrics. Dang, all those phones.
I wanna be the top. I wanna be a rockstar. I want it on mine. I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna go win. I wanna be rapped.
Ooh, that change in the beat, in the vibe.
I wanna be the king. I wanna be me. I wanna be.
What is going on? This is like all over the place. Sorry, I always have this urge to go like this when I listen to rapping. Oh my gosh. Well, that might have been like the quietest I've ever been during a reaction. That was a lot. I mean, other videos have more going on with like set changes and colors and all this stuff, but that was just like very artistic and making a statement, and I was just trying to absorb it all and not say much, read the lyrics because they're very important, which I didn't get a chance to read every word, so definitely gonna do that again. It's not like I ever watch any BTS video only once anyway, so. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Let's go back through the video and just have a look at the lyrics. Okay, so obviously he starts out saying like, I want to be rich, I want to be a rock star, I want to be a rap star, I want everything to be mine. I wondered every day how far I'd go. I came to my senses and find myself here. As dark as the light's intense, I'm afraid flying high is terrifying. Nobody told me how lonely it is up here. So it's lonely at the top. There aren't many people up there with you, and you never know who to trust. And also, when you're up that high, it's a long way to fall down. You have more to lose than someone who's not as successful. And it's scary because everyone's eyes are on you. I feel like all of the hands reaching for him could either be his depression, his demons, his anxiety, always just lurking in the background, always in the back of his mind, trying to come out and pull him back into the darkness. Or I guess it could be just like him being pulled in a million directions, or all of the people that want something from him. I could be wrong about all of this. That's why I usually don't do stuff like this, because I don't want people to say, you're stupid, that's not what it meant at all. This is just how I'm interpreting it. Obviously I could look more into it later and dissect it more. It's really hard to like fully grasp everything on the first go. You really need more time to see every little detail and all of the hidden meanings and all of the messages that are within the song and video. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's not that confusing, because you get the whole gist of the song. It means that like success isn't what you always thought it would be. You always dreamt about this, and then when you actually get there, you're like, actually this is scary. Everyone's watching me. I have my past success to live up to every time, and I've always have to try to do better than I did before, but I've already reached such heights that there's really nowhere to go from here but down. I don't know if you know the song Time to Pretend by MGMT, but there are these lyrics in it that say, I'll miss the boredom and the freedom and the time spent alone. And I think everyone wants fame and success, but then when you get there, I think you miss the days when you could just lay around in bed and watch YouTube videos and weren't constantly busy, didn't always have everyone's eyes on you. You didn't always have to try to top yourself and maintain your success. It was like there were lower stakes then whenever you weren't famous. So what I try to remind myself is maybe don't envy people who are more successful than you, or who are famous or have more money or whatever, because oftentimes you'll see that those people aren't any happier than you, living in your crappy house and driving your crappy car, and nobody knows your name, and even if you feel like you don't accomplish anything and that you're going nowhere in your life, some people might actually envy that, because it's a lot of pressure to be so successful and so famous. So many people have this desire to be famous, but it seems like most of the people that are don't want it. They want their old life back. Well, not necessarily their old life, because obviously there are some aspects that are positive about being famous and successful, but a lot of it, they're like, you know, I sometimes miss the old days whenever nobody was paying attention to what I did, and I didn't have to worry that one false move could end my whole career and have the whole world looking at me in a negative way. And then on this part he says, people say there's splendor in that bright light, but my growing shadow swallows me and becomes a monster. Up high, high and higher, I only go higher, and vertigo overtakes me. I rise, rise, I hate it. I pray, pray, hoping to be okay. The moment I'm flying high as I wished, my shadow grows in that blasting stark light. Please don't let me shine. Don't let me down. Don't let me fly. Now I'm afraid. I don't know if that was boring for you guys, but I just wanted to talk and take a moment to give you my interpretation of the lyrics. And there's also one more bit of the lyrics that I want to talk about. I'm not going to go over it line by line like I just was, because that feels like it would be really boring for you to watch. But basically he's saying all the things that you struggle with are always going to be there. I feel like when the song changes and the whole beat changes and the way he's rapping changes, it's almost like that's the dark part of him speaking, saying like, I am you, you are me, we're the same. Like, no matter how far you run, you're never going to get away from me. No matter how high you fly, I'm always still going to be there. So that's like I said, his depression and anxiety. It doesn't matter how rich you are, how famous you are, how successful you are, that is always going to be there. And a lot of people have this mistaken belief that, oh, if I just would accomplish enough, if I would just be successful enough or rich enough or famous enough, then I'll be happy and I won't feel like this anymore. I won't feel depressed or anxious or worried about my future or inadequate and all of those things. But the reality is, you come to find that even once you have gotten and achieved the things that you wanted to, you still feel that way and you're like, this isn't what obviously I'm not speaking from experience because I'm not rich, famous, or successful, but you know, what I've seen from other people, it's like, oh, this isn't what I thought it would be. That kind of feeling, you know? Like, I thought it would solve all of my problems. I thought just it would be rainbows and puppies all the time if I would just have these things that I used to dream about. And then it's kind of disappointing when you get there and you're like, wow, this isn't as fun as I thought it would be. This isn't as great as I thought it would be. Okay, I'm gonna quit talking about it because I feel like I'm just repeating myself and rambling, and probably nobody cares about what I'm saying anyway. But that was my interpretation of the lyrics and the video. And also, I'm starting to get a very bad headache all of a sudden. That's another thing too. I've had migraines my whole life and I went a long time without having them, and then the past few months I've been getting migraines almost every day again, and it makes it really hard to do anything because I don't really like to take medication if I can avoid it, so I try to write it out, but then eventually it gets so bad that I'm like, I have to take something for this because it's not going away. It's already been a couple of days. I'm gonna have to just take medication, and then by that time I've already wasted so much time not feeling well that I didn't get anything done. Oh, and I don't know if this is the right time to say this since I've been super inconsistent on YouTube, but I'm considering making a Patreon. Actually, I already made a Patreon a long time ago. I just never wanted to like publicly say that I had it because I didn't feel like I did anything worth having a Patreon, and I still don't. But the reason that I'm now really about to start a Patreon and start posting stuff on there is because my reaction to the BTS 2019 MMA's performance got blocked worldwide after, and I thought it was safe because it had been like 3 weeks and it was fine. I was like, oh good, for once the live performance didn't get blocked. I guess it's true that since Bangtan TV uploaded it on their channel that it's safe and it's not going to get blocked. That was not the case apparently, because they just blocked it like yesterday, and I disputed it, which was like, I don't know if I should have done that because technically I don't have the right to that material, but I spent so much time editing that video, and I actually liked the way that it turned out, that it kind of was really upsetting to me to have it just gone and nobody could ever watch it anymore. I think it's back up now, but I think they're only putting it back up until they make their decision, and then if they still decide to block it, then it's gonna be gone again. So I was thinking I could do what I've seen tons of other reactors do, like Briss and Jose Ochoa and Cameron Phillip and all these other people, and make a Patreon, and I can put my stuff that I can't put on YouTube on there. So I don't know, would anyone be interested in that? It would just be like $2 a month to have access to everything for the time being, and if people decide they want more special things, then maybe later I would add different tiers. But I don't know what people want. I don't know if literally anyone at all would, that was good enunciation, would go to my Patreon and be willing to pay like $2 a month. It would really help me out if people would do that. I really want to get a mic, but your girl is poor. I don't know, I guess because of the way I look or something, people think I'm just like some spoiled rich white girl, but I assure you that is not the case. I literally don't have running water at my house. So I've spoken about this before. It took me a long time to even want to share that with everyone because I was so ashamed. But aside from being able to upload stuff that I can't do on YouTube safely without it getting blocked or getting a copyright strike or something, it would also just really help to have just even the tiniest extra bit of money. Like, even if like 10 people did it and I had like $20 extra a month, I pretty much expect to not get any patrons, at least not for a long time, but I am just putting that out there and trying to see what you guys think about it. I know that people used to get really angry when someone would start a Patreon in the past, but now it seems like it's becoming more common and people are starting to realize, actually, yeah, a lot of work does go into making YouTube videos, and more people are willing to donate to creators that they like. And I could start watching stuff like Bon Voyage. I haven't seen any of season 4 at all yet. and Run BTS with you guys. I would even watch those again. Like, I've already seen all the episodes of Run BTS, but I would watch them again with you guys because I never get sick of them. I could watch other V Live stuff, and obviously I could do reactions to more live performances, and part of me feels like I would be more consistent if I had patrons that I couldn't let down. I don't know how to phrase this in a way that doesn't sound bad. It's not like I'm saying that the people who watch my videos don't matter unless they give me money. I'm just saying if people were donating like $2 a month, I would feel like I couldn't let them down and I couldn't just go weeks without uploading videos the way that I have been. I would want to make it worth it for those people, and I would still continue doing videos on my YouTube channel, obviously, like all my regular reactions. It would just be stuff that I can't put on YouTube over there. I don't know, this makes me really uncomfortable to talk about because I don't want people to get the wrong idea or get mad at me for it. But when my video got blocked that I spent days editing and that I was kind of proud of, like, can I say that? I was kind of proud of that video. I enjoyed it. And I just was like, I have to do something. This might be the time to start a Patreon. Maybe that will be the kick in the butt that I need to get more consistent with making videos. Oh my god. I know, I talked way too much in this video. Although I kind of enjoy just rambling, obviously. I've mentioned many times in the past that, oh, maybe I should just do like a weekly video where I just talk about nothing, about whatever I want to talk about. But I never do that because I'm like, nobody wants to watch that. Even though some people have said, hey, I might watch that, I'm still like, oh, people are gonna get annoyed if I upload just talking videos. Which, by the way, it's my channel. I shouldn't care if people are gonna get annoyed or not. It's like, I can do whatever I want here and you get to choose which videos you watch. It's not like everything I upload you're forced to watch and it takes up all your time and then you're mad at me. If you see that it's not a video you're interested in, just don't click on it. Okay, I'm starting to feel very unwell, so thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!